Welcome to PHP Interview Questions and Answers. This video covers the top 10 Philippine pesos interview questions you must know to crack any PHP developer interview. Q1. What is the difference between equals and equals in PHP? The equals operator is a loose comparison. It compares values after type coercion. So string 5 and integer 5 are considered equal. The equals operator is a strict comparison. It checks both value and type. So string 5 and integer 5 are not equal. A. Always use equals in production code to avoid unexpected bugs caused by PHP type juggling. Difference between equals and equals in PHP. Q2. What are traits in PHP and why are they used? PHP supports only single inheritance. A class cannot extend two parent classes at the same time. Traits solve this limitation by letting you insert reusable methods into any class without inheritance. A trait is a block of reusable methods. Use the keyword use inside a class to apply one or more traits. PHP traits example. Q3. What is the difference between abstract class and interface? An abstract class can have method implementations, a constructor, and properties. A class can extend only one abstract class. An interface only declares method signatures with no implementation. A class can implement multiple interfaces. A. Use interfaces to define capabilities. Use abstract classes to share base logic between related classes. Abstract class vs interface. Q4. What are magic methods in PHP? Name and explain the key ones. Magic methods are special methods with double underscores that PHP calls automatically in specific situations. Underscore construct initializes the object. Underscore destruct cleans up. Underscore get and underscore set intercept property access. Underscore to string lets an object be echoed as a string. Underscore invoke makes an object callable like a function. A. Magic methods are used to write elegant, flexible classes. Mastering them shows strong PHP OOP knowledge. PHP magic methods. Q5. What is late static binding in PHP and when do you need it? The self keyword always refers to the class where a method is physically written. The static keyword uses late static binding and refers to the class that was actually called at runtime. A. Use static instead of self when writing base class static methods or factory patterns that must work correctly in child classes. Late static binding with static. Q6. What is the difference between include, require? Include _once and require _once. Include omits a warning if the file is not found but the script continues running. Require throws a fatal error and stops the script if the file is missing. The once variants check if the file was already loaded and skip it to prevent duplicate function or class declarations. A. Use require _once for core files like database config and autoloaders. Use include for optional or non-critical files. Include vs require vs once variants. Q7. How do PHP type declarations and strict underscore types work? By default, PHP coerces types automatically. Passing a string where an integer is expected will silently convert it. Adding declare strict underscore types equals 1 at the very top of a file makes PHP throw a type error on type mismatches instead of coercing. A. Always use strict underscore types in modern PHP projects. It makes bugs visible immediately instead of silently corrupting data. Strict underscore types and type declarations. Q8. How do you prevent SQL injection in PHP? SQL injection happens when user input is concatenated directly into a SQL string. An attacker can inject malicious SQL and access or destroy your entire database. The fix is to always use PDO or MySQLi with prepared statements and bound parameters. The database driver handles escaping automatically. A. Never build SQL strings using user input. Prepared statements are the only safe approach. This is a mandatory skill for any PHP developer. Preventing SQL injection with PDO. Q9. What are generators in PHP and what problem do they solve? When processing large datasets, loading everything into an array at once consumes huge amounts of memory and can crash your server. A generator is a function that uses yield instead of return. It produces one value at a time on demand, keeping memory usage constant regardless of data size. A. Use generators when reading large files, streaming database results, or generating infinite sequences. Only one item lives in memory at a time. PHP generators with yield. Q10. What are the solid principles and how do they apply to PHP? Solid is a set of 5 object-oriented design principles that make code easier to maintain, extend, and test. S stands for single responsibility, one class does one job. O is open-closed, open for extension, closed for modification. L is Liskov substitution, subclasses must be replaceable. I is interface segregation, keep interfaces small and focused. D is dependency inversion, depend on abstractions not concrete classes. A. The dependency inversion principle is the most commonly tested. Inject interfaces into your classes so they can be swapped easily in tests and production. Solid, dependency inversion principle. That covers all 10 Philippine Pesos interview questions. If this video helped you, please like, subscribe, and drop your answers in the comments below. See you in the next part. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video on top 20 Philippine Pesos logical questions every developer should know, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss the next part. Drop your answer in the comments below and see you in the next video.
Here is your knowledge check question. Which PHP feature allows a class to use multiple code blocks without inheritance? Drop your answer in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for part 2. See you in the next video.